Okay, so I lied. I'm sorry. So we're going to be working on this build next, but I lied. That we technically have like pretty much almost a month to do. This here we pretty much have forever to do, but sooner the better. I bought this Harbor Freight. It's the automatic compressor drain kit. And what comes included in the kit is your manual and instructions. That's pretty much all warning. This starts the unpacking of everything and kind of tells you stuff and even colored pictures. So kind of neat. So the best way that I can tell that this works is that there's a pressure switch that's inside here, and whenever it differentiates between the pressure, it kicks this valve on and it squirts out the built-up condensation. So I went ahead and took out the bottom of my compressor, which normally yours will probably just be this right here. You just unscrew that. The way mine sits is I really needed an elbow, and I was going to put probably a 6-inch pipe in here or so I wouldn't have to reach under there so far, and Tom got the best of me and never got around to it. So this is going to be coming out of the air compressor. We'll have this fitting that comes on, and I'll have to do this all outside of the on the bench. And this is all dry fit right now. So that'll come out like that. And then we'll have, let's see, this right here. And then if I still want to, I can pull out a 6-inch pipe or something like that and screw that into the end. But again, for now, probably for several more years, it'll be like this. I'm going to have this coming out of the side, and then you have this hose that hooks on here like that, and then the end of the hose goes all the way up to the top to this T-fitting. The other end of the hose will plug in to that, and then these right here will plug in up here. I'll show you. This plugs into your pressure switch up here, and instead of having it out here, because this T-fitting will be like right here, what I'm going to do is, and I already loosened this up, pull this out through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a little bit there for a couple of reasons. One, this is really straight right here. Oops. It's really straight right there, so that's going to be easy to put that in. Then two, this will be back underneath this, and the tube will come out and come behind this all the way down to the bottom, and then plug back into the compressor. Now I'm pretty diligent about draining this from time to time. It does get used quite a bit for, you know, home shop use, whatever. So I'm pretty good about draining it, but if that's one more thing, precautionary deal I can do to prolong the life of this tank, then by golly, I'm going to do it. Let's just go over what I've done so far to the tank. Here's the extension that I put on here, and normally it will just come with this bolt here onto the bottom of the block, and it gets all over the place. So I made this OSHA approved razor sharp tin can, so whenever it does drain, it'll come out this way. Anyways, I am running Mobile One synthetic. I do like that. Eventually, I might come up with another way to extend this pipe and make it run through a condenser to help cool that air down before it gets shoved into this tank. Obviously, whenever air is compressed, it takes all the moisture that's in the air and it compresses it real tight, and it condensates, it condenses and turns into water. That's why you have your tank and it gets full of water. But now what I should have done is come out 90 like this, that's fine. But instead of my hose being at the bottom, I should have a T right here where it comes out the side, and that should be a drain as well. But anyway, so then I have it coming out, that goes around here to this water separator, pressure regulator, and comes up to my air hose. And I've had this is Harbor Freight. I've had this air hose for several years and still have the same hose. It's getting bad where I'm going to have to replace it before too long. But there's a really tiny leak. But yeah, other than that, it works good. And I just got it bolted up to a 2x12. No, whatever that is. And bolted that up to the wall. So here's what we need to do. I need to come in here and cut this, and then put in that T, and then screw that back in there. We'll go ahead and do this since we're here.